Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today we have another Diamond Dynasty video, and we have been on a tear lately. We are going up against the Polar Bears, and we are pitching Jake Arrieta against Jake Arrieta. As here are our records right here. We have been absolutely destroying our opponents lately. We are 19 and 214. It actually had to reset, like I've said a couple times, and that's how many wins we have. We have over like the 255 win mark. So, getting into the game, we got the first out on one pitch, and then we hit the guy. That was Bryce Harper that we hit, and then we walked that was Ted Williams. So we're in a little bit of a jam here. Luckily, we get his created player to pop out to third base and strike out Anthony Rizzo. So a little bit of a break for us after giving up two base runners early here in the top of the first inning. Now it's our time to go on the offensive right here. Clemhawks is going to get a hit into center field. We're going to take a big turn at first, but go back. And, you know, we're already stealing second, so it doesn't really matter. Josh Donaldson kind of sucks. I don't really want him on the team anymore. And Ted Williams is going to ground out to shortstop. So we each get an opportunity to score some runs here in the first inning, but he has another chance in the second inning as he hits a deep fly ball, a double off of the wall out there, and then take a look at this. He takes a wide turn on second, and how did we not swipe him as he was going back into the second base? He should have been out right there, but I guess the game is like, nah, let's call him safe. So we go right back on the offensive, this time pitching, get two strikeouts right there, and then we get a weird animation. I'm not quite sure what that was, but Clemhawks, getting out of his seat, gets the out. Next play on our end of hitting, that was Tulowitzki sending it deep into center field, and we take a wide turn around second, and we're going to get into third safely. A little bit of a break there from earlier. We should have been out. He should have been out earlier. Cancels out. And we do score the run here on the error by Ted Williams. Usually it's me getting that Ted Williams error. Luckily it was him this time. And then take a look at this stolen base by Bryce Harper. He just walked into second base. And luckily we did that, because if that was a single and he was standing on second base, he wouldn't have scored. So we take a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the second inning. Great start for us. I mean, yeah, my opponent did get kind of a tough break right there, but that's baseball, I guess, and it happens. So we too will take a 2-0 lead, and we go back to pitching with Jake Arrieta. Usually I haven't liked Jake Arrieta, but the last couple times I've pitched with him, he's been on point, solid, and usually gets us the win. So we're going to see what happens today. Top of the third inning now, 2 outs, and he's going to get a single up the middle and into center field with, I believe that was Ted Williams. His creative player's up next, and luckily we're going to strike him out. Could have been, you know, almost a tie game right there if he would have hit a home run on us. So we get out of the inning, go bat once again. First out right there by Clemhawks, and second out right here by Josh Donaldson. He really has not been, you know, doing anything lately. One of you guys suggested I use him over Nolan Arenado, and I did, but I just have not been seeing, you know, an improvement in my third baseman lineup. So I'm not sure what I'll have to do about that, but we'll just, you know, as we keep using him, we'll see if he can get any better. So we are going back onto the pitching side of things now, top of the fourth inning. We already got 2 outs, and Nath, take a look at this nice play by Joey Votto there at first base. So good job for him to get us out of the inning. Starting off the next inning in the bottom of the fourth inning, Tulowitzki gets a nice base hit right up the middle. 2 for 2 today with that triple and the single. Can't do anything on that, you know, a little pop out there. And then take a look at this. Trout gets a beautiful hit up the center field. And what a cannon by Trout out there for him in his center field. We do get our Trout over to second base, but it can't do anything right there as we pop up with, I believe that was Joey Votto. If not, he still popped out and he still didn't get us the run home. So top of the fifth inning now, is it? Yep, there we go. He gets a nice line out to Ted Williams, and he catches it. And then a beautiful hit right there by his pitcher that, you know, allows us to make a catch out there with Trout in center field. So 2 great plays by us. But then look at that, Jake Arrieta sending a ball all the way back to the backstop. And, you know, Clemhawks couldn't quite get that. He gets on base, but we strike out the next guy, and we go bat once again. Bottom of the fifth inning now, we brought in Altuve. He gets a deep shot down the line, doesn't quite prevail for him. And then we get Clemhawks to bunt Rod Carew over to third, and they're both safe. But then this happens. Donaldson strikes out again, and then that was just terrible luck. I thought I was just sending Clemhawks. Didn't really happen that way, and we get out of the inning very quickly. So next, he tries to lay down a couple of bunts with his players, but we brought in Sean Doolittle, and look at him getting off the mound. 2 quick outs right there, one on his created player trying to lay down a bunt, and then we strike out Anthony Rizzo. So we go back in the bottom of the 6th inning, or is it the bottom of the 7th? Bottom of the 6th inning, we get a beautiful play right there. It's just caught, however, in left field. Next play is too low. He's going to ground out to the catcher, and Harper is going to pop out to the catcher as well. So into the top of the 7th now, we still got that 2-0 lead, and look at Doolittle still dealing up on the mound. He gets a 1-pitch, 1 out there, and the next one, Ernie Banks pops out to Rod Carew. Make that 2 quick outs. Can we get out of the 7th inning? Mike Schmidt. And that's a deep fly ball to Ted Williams, but our Ted Williams is going to make the catch, and we go into the bottom of the 7th. So Mike Trout's up now. He's going to send one out to right field. That's going to be caught. Joey Votto back up. Nothing there. And what will our pitcher do? Nothing. I didn't even show it. So, oh yeah, look at this. That's a strike, first of all. Second of all, what kind of animation was that? It looked like it was behind him. Like, that's the animation he got. I don't know what happened there. We do get the strikeout, and then the line out to too low. Great plays right there. And then why not finish it off with the strikeout? Even better to go into the bottom of the 8th inning. And at this point, I really didn't care. I was kind of just swinging at everything because I was like, we got a 2-0 lead. We're fine going into the top of the 9th. We do actually get a hit right there. But then we get picked off. I mean, I don't know. Is it Clemhawks' weight? Is that what it is? I don't know why he always gets picked off. Ever since I used the Fat Players Challenge, I never actually changed his weight back to like athletic or anything. He's still fat. So maybe that's the problem. But it doesn't matter. Like I said, we were going into the bottom of the 9th, or the top of the 9th with a 2-0 lead. And right there, we get the win with Tulowitzki catching it in center field. Why not? He had a great game, and we're going to go ahead and get the win. We're on a hot win streak, everybody. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Other than that, though, we'll see you tomorrow.